Yeah, this is your last one, K.
Okay. I don't want to do that.
I'm cutting you off at 3.
So what's the worst thing you guys ever done to a family member, sibling, relative, basically, like a cousin, that you guys ever done to them?
I can think of two, but I'll tell you this really funny one that I still feel bad to this day.
I could think of two.
It's pretty fucked up.
All right, go ahead.
So you see this album here? It says Halloween of 2011.
Okay.
Marco was there too. He can tell you the whole story. So we were all dressed up as we were all dressed up as stormtroopers, right? We went to one of our friends' bar that he worked for. They had a big Halloween party there. We danced, we drank a lot, we walked around Boston Common and everything, right? What they don't know is that I promised my little cousin that I would show up to his house to go trick-or-treating with them on that same day. So after we did all this, right? Because I decided to go out with my friends instead of him. The next couple of days, they went radio silent. They didn't talk to me at all. Not the whole family, actually. Because the reason why is I guess they were going through a hard time back then, and I had no idea. To the point where they actually moved out of state and never talked to us again as a family.
Damn, out of state?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't even know where they are anymore. They're just gone. So till this day, I still feel super fucking guilty. But at the same time, it's like I had a shit ton of fun that night. But damn, yeah, my little cousin, he was like 6, 7 years old.
I was just about to ask that. I was like,
Yeah.
what age was this guy?
Little kid, little tiny kid, asking me, Jay, because they know I was a fun person to be around with.
That you
And they like hanging out with me. But after that, yeah.
So I have two. My first one is I was the guy who hit the button to cremated my father. That's the worst thing anyone, like, I've probably one of the worst things I ever done to any family member. So I cremated my father. The second one, right? And look, if you ever watch this one day, all I gotta say is I'm fucking sorry. I didn't fucking know. I really didn't know. Okay.
Oh boy.
So well, it had to be I cock blocked my cousin's longtime crush. I cock blocked him.
I feel like you said this to me before.
I probably
Sounds
have.
very
So
familiar.
basically how it goes is that my cousin has this girl best friend, and they've been best friends for a while, right? Now obviously I don't really know them so well. I only know my cousin, stuff like that. And during this one family barbecue and stuff like that, she just so happened to be there. And obviously I know most of my family, but I don't know her. And while we were kind of like all just, doing family gathering things and stuff like that, somehow me and her got like into a conversation together with the whole group and stuff. And then me and her was like kind of like flirting back and forth when I found out that she's not related or anything like that. And I was like, okay, no, some like incest shit going. All right, cool. And then so one thing led to another after like so many like alcohol, like such as Hennessy and Heineken, and after drinking that whole night. And all I remember was that we were making out in the corner of the party, right? But it's a family party, so we can't go like all like crazy or anything like that. So we're in the back of the patio, everyone's like kind of still around us, they can still kind of see us, and we made out for like maybe 10 minutes or so, right? And then she like we all like I remember we left that day, and she gave me her phone number, and that was pretty much it. I actually never called her or anything like that after that really much, because what happened was my cousin called me the next day.
Oh no.
And he fucking flipped the fuck out at me and saying that I was a fucked up individual. And then his sister basically fucking calls me the same thing. And you know what's worse? My fucking aunt calls me later, because he didn't want to go to school, and that he wanted to drop out, and that his life was over,
Damn,
and stuff like that. I was like, this guy
holy
has been
shit.
pursuing this girl for maybe 12 years. And
Holy shit.
and this girl, right? I only did things with her for like not even maybe 12 minutes. And you guys really are flipping out at me about something I didn't even fucking know that you liked her. I fucking obviously. And you know what? You were trying for 12 years. I was only trying for 12 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay, don't get mad at me.
honestly, at that point, you shouldn't be sorry. It's like he
Yeah.
had 12 years to do
Oh,
something. Like, what
But
the
the
fuck?
family did almost the same thing as you, right?
Mm.
Where they like fucking straight up, they decided to stop, not just stop talking to me. They just decided to stop talking to all my siblings and
Damn.
everything else. And that
Mhm.
family basically cut family bonds over that
Over
event.
that one fucking
Over that
chick, dude?
one
Come
event.
on.
And then like it was like I think I remember my aunt saying to me, "It's like that's so wrong of you to be making out and like showing kids all that stuff." And I was like, "What?" Like
What?
she was like trying to guilt me with like every fucking guilt possible known to man. And until this day, he doesn't talk to me anything like that, and he's still friends with her. I guess in other words, he's still trying.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
God.
So he's still trying. It's just that like I guess she just was never into him. I don't really know the full story because obviously they cut me out. But all I gotta say is that I fucking didn't know that you liked her. And then no one, well, you should have gave me some hints. Everyone told me that you guys were like, she was a friend of the family. That's all everyone told me.
Yo,
So my brain is thinking she's a friend.
if your cousin's been trying for 12 years, he's not trying. He's not trying at all.
I think he's trying. It's just that she has like solidified her answer that like, I want to see you as a
He's
friend.
not trying.
Like,
He just doesn't get it.
I mean, he's persistent. I'll give him that, but it's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
12 years?
so like, yeah. So I guess for him, because she made out with me, right? He like, I guess he kind of said that like it ruined his childhood dream or something. He said, I'll
What?
tell you, he said
What does
some
that
fucked
even
up,
mean?
He said some fucked up shit to me, man. Like, I swear to God, mind you, I think we were like in our late 20s when that happened.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You might as well just add it on top of that he was gonna go gay after or some shit.
Anyways.
The funny thing is his brother is gay.
Wow.
I still love you. Nothing wrong with that, but still, but like, yeah, that happened. I just like, look, I have no control over the people who like me. Well, kind of, yeah, I did kind of flirt with her back and all that stuff, but still, I like the thing is that event spread out to all my family after that.
I think that's a huge overreaction, honestly.
Yeah,
that
that's
one
actually,
little
our family had like
that
mixed
one
reactions.
girl and the whole family flips out. That makes no sense to
Yeah,
me.
our family
I
had
don't
like
know.
mixed reactions from it. Like some of us was like saying that like, why the fuck should you care? And like, she's not yours. Why you acting and treating her like she's your
Yeah.
girlfriend and stuff? Like, people were defending me, and all I kept saying was that like I didn't know. That's all I kept saying, which I didn't really know, but they still mad at me about it. If I knew, I honestly wouldn't. I don't know if I would have put it, but like, you know what? Let's just say I didn't know. Okay, I'm sorry. I never told him actually that I didn't know. I just kept saying I didn't, like, I just kept saying that, like, I kept playing the, like, just sitting there agreeing to him, whatever he said, and that I kept saying sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
even know what I
man,
was
if it's,
sorry
if it's
about.
been 12 years and she hasn't shown sign of interest, that's a huge hint.
Yes, that's
Just
it.
find
And why
someone
would you
else,
tell
dude.
me that's your best friend? I would think that, like, at that
Oh
case,
my
that's
God.
like your BFF,
Yeah.
not your fucking your crush.
Mm-hmm. God forbid she ever gets married. Then what?
Right?
He's like, no, my life is over.
He's
Be
gonna be
like
that
that.
one person when
Oh, man.
they ask anyone that objects of them getting married.
Yoda, he'll
Stop.
stand up. I object.
I
He's
object.
like,
He's gonna be
I
like-
love you.
He's gonna bust out with that Korean guy. What's his name? Taeyang with that wedding dress song. He's just gonna bust out with that wedding dress song. Oh shit, Marco, what's the most fucked up thing you ever did to a family member, a relative?
I really can't think of one, but with my brothers, we just pull pranks on each other.
What's the meanest one that you ever think? I mean, that you could think of.
The only one that I can think of is a couple years ago for my older brother. He was turning 36, 37, 38. I can't remember. But we always came up with my little brother. We always came up with ideas to come up with like a funny post or something.
Uh-huh.
And then out of nowhere, his girlfriend's like, "Oh, we should do a 13 going on 30 kind of poster." And so we did that. And so we grabbed one of like the movie posters. We photoshopped my brother's face into Jennifer Garner's face with Mark Ruffalo in the back. And then so there's her, like she's walking, and we put, it's a front facing picture.
Yeah.
And in the back, in that same picture, there's in the background, there's a picture of Mark Ruffalo holding Jennifer Garner, and we also photoshopped my brother's face into that. So it's like he's being held up by Mark Ruffalo, and we just changed the
Title?
the age is the number to whatever birthday his was, and we printed out at Staples a big ass fucking poster. We printed a poster, and when we were celebrating his birthday, we had the poster hidden, and so when we were taking pictures, we posted it on the wall behind my brother, and we're all taking pictures. No one noticed, and
You
it's
didn't notice?
no one noticed.
Wow.
Until like was after, because like his wife, my sister-in-law, she always posts pictures on Facebook.
Yeah.
And that one time, she was the only time that she didn't post anything because of the posters. Because they didn't realize after that we had done everything that she was going through the pictures. She noticed the posters,
Uh-huh.
and we started laughing, and she never posted. She never posted nothing about his birthday that one time because of the poster.
So he has a missing birthday.
Yeah, pretty much.
1 year is like a random leap year for him.
Yeah, because like she always posts like pictures of like for Christmas, Thanksgiving, their daughter's birthdays, their birthdays, and for that 1 year she didn't post anything because of the poster that we did with my little brother.
Jesus Christ.
And my brother kept that poster. Sometimes I ask him to this day. I was like, "You still got the poster?"
I would have kept it.
I-
I would have said that. I
he was like,
it.
he's like, yeah, it's like somewhere it's somewhere in the basement. It's somewhere down there. I don't know where it is, but that's like the most fucked up.
even if it's like funny or whatever, it's just sentimental. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was just
Yeah.
funny because like no one noticed until after when they were going through the
That's
pictures.
the funny part. I was like, you mean no one noticed?
Yeah, no one noticed because like there was like my parents have a CD rack because they're still old school.
Oh, we know all about the CD and
And
videotape rack.
so I hid the poster behind that as we're taking the pictures. When I was taking a picture with him, I reached out from my arm and like I smacked it on the wall real quick, and then that's like everyone started taking pictures, and no one noticed. Like no one until after. It was the funniest thing ever.
Jesus Christ.
I think that shit's gold.
But it was funny too when I went to Staples to pick it up. Like they weren't gonna do it because of like copyright issues, whatever the guy said.
Yeah.
But it was way too funny to not do it. He's like usually stuff like this we're not allowed to print it. But when we saw this, like it was just too it was too funny. Like he told me like him and his coworker started laughing. I was like, yeah, this is my brother's birthday. And we're gonna it's a surprise.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's like the most fucked up thing that I can think of.
That's like almost the time when I was asking the fucking the bakery at fucking Market Basket if they can make me a special cake, and I wanted a dick shaped cake for my sister as a prank. They're like, "Oh, sorry, we can't do it." And I was like, "I saw it on Instagram or like whatever the fuck," and they're like, "Yeah, they probably didn't get it from us though, but I can't do it." And I was like, "Oh, damn it."
All right. Thank you for everyone who tuned in to this episode. It's been great being back again and listen to all these funny ass stories. And I hope everyone's been doing great. And who knows, maybe you'll hear from me again soon. But stay frosty, everyone.
What up, it's your boy Jey AKA Kimchi Papi. Yeah, there we go. Right on time. Coming at you live from Echo Base. Thank you all for watching. It's good to be back. It's been what, like 3 months now since we've done a recording?
Yeah, I remember we
Just
took a lot.
about?
It's mostly because of the holidays back.
Yeah, yep. All right, we're back in full swing. If you have any questions, leave us down in the comments or send us DMs. And yeah, that's all I can say. But remember, guys, if don't come too fast, or I'm coming for that ass.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. All right. Oh, excuse me. Remember, listeners, to integrate podcast to always stay great. Salute.
Woo!
Let me be something you wanna keep your head